Hi everyone, and welcome today to Delaware Auto Sales and my video of this gorgeous 81,000, I think it might have turned 82,000 miles, Lexus SC 430. This is a 2002 430 retractable hardtop convertible. They only made these cars for a handful of years, and they're getting harder to find, and they are neat cars, they are nice cars, they were expensive when they're new, over-engineered, just like a lot of really well-built cars of their time, like the Mercedes E-Class cars and S-Class cars of the mid-90s that were just over-engineered. This is along the same lines and definitely sought-after cars. It's running right now, runs excellent, drives excellent, clean Carfax, black outside, saddle color interior inside. The paint is remarkable. Going to take a look all the way over and through on this here right now. There's Carfax, clean Carfax. You can check that out on our website, and I'll show you that here in the front on our handy dandy license plate. There's our website and phone number. You can take a look at all of my still photography. You can take a look at the Carfax link and view all the details of that at your convenience. Wonderful car. We have a couple of IS convertibles right now too. You can take a look at those on our website. Maybe I'll walk over there and show you those at the end. Those are neat cars. Those are more four-seat convertibles. They have a little better back seat, but this for a big touring retractable hardtop convertible roadster with a rear-wheel drive 4.3 liter V8, it doesn't get much better. This has got great power. It's a wonderful engine with a wonderful reputation. If you don't know, this 430 4.3 liter V8 is the same engine that was in all of the LS cars of this era, and if you know enough about Lexus, you know that the LSs have a fantastic reputation for durability, longevity, a ton of mileage. I want to take this opportunity and point out, look how nice the power antenna is. Nice and straight, it works, it goes up and down. Awesome. I mean, the car really is as clean as you're seeing it to be. There are a couple of very, very minor paint flaws around it that I'm going to point out and show you. Little scuff right there on the edge of the license plate area. There's a few little light scratches right here, really, really minor. You can see right there. We did have the car professionally touched up, but that real fine stuff that's not even deep enough and not even through the paint, it's not even worth putting touch-up paint on because it'll actually look worse than what it does. These are the daytime running lights that are on right now. It does have headlight washers. Look how nice and clean the hood is. I love how the pinstripe follows all the way up here to the front of the hood and goes all the way back to the back, but look at that paint on the hood. It's beautiful. There's hardly many stone chips, just a handful that were touched up here, but very, very nice overall. The bumper doesn't have a whole lot of rash either, but as it shouldn't for the mileage. We have serviced the car, and we replaced, I'm going to turn on the headlights here so you can see the headlights. We replaced the front brake pads, so the front brakes are new. We replaced the rotors in the rear, so the rear rotors are new. We also replaced the cabin air filter, gave it a fresh oil change, and we also replaced the driver's side door check. There's the headlights. It has the projector headlamps. These cars have big, long, heavy doors, as it looks and as you may know. And from, of course, the driver's side getting the most use, the door check is that big strap right there that basically holds and supports the door to keep it straight, to open and close. And if that big semi-truck wasn't driving by, you could hear how smoothly and quietly this door operates. So we replaced that so that it would be nice and smooth and like new. That wasn't cheap, but a nice improvement to this car. And they all have the problem. It's not like this one is the only one that ever had the problem. They all have it, and from use and time and how heavy that door is. So we took care of that. The rear brake pads themselves have 10 millimeters remaining, so they're basically as good as new. The tires have 9/32 tread remaining, front and rear. The tires that are currently on it are Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 3s right there. There's the tire size, 245, 40, 18. You really can't see much of the brakes through these big saucer styled wheels here, but I'm going to show you each of the wheels. I mean, they're all real nice, couple little marks on the very edges, but pretty nice overall. This car originally new came with run flat tires, and on that subject, this is a reproduction of the original window sticker. That is the options, the run flat tires, the rear spoiler that you see on the deck lid, a cargo net, a trunk mat, wheel locks, the navigation system, $62,000. There's the fuel mileage. So it originally had run flats, which is probably why when I open the trunk and show you in the trunk, this car has a spare tire. This wheel is real nice, a little scuff right there. This car has a spare tire that appears to be a Lexus dealer installed accessory spare. It's really nice, it's really neat the way it sits in there. I think somebody may have bought that because they didn't want to deal with the run flat tire, or just be able to have a spare wheel in the car. So a little scuff right there. But it's nice, and I'll show you in the trunk when we go into the trunk here. And that wheel's real nice too, a little bit around this lip right there. But overall, very nice, minimal scratches and curb rash. The paint is just remarkable. Yeah, see how the pinstripe here on the back comes and then all the way back to the tip of the trunk. Let's take a look under the hood, because I want to tell you that the timing belt's also been replaced. The timing belt was replaced in 2016 at Lexus River Center with 73,000 miles on the car. You can see that on the Carfax report. You can see the entry on there. And when I show you under this hood, you're going to see the sticker that the dealer always puts on the engine cover that says the same right there. There's also an entry on the Carfax, I remember, for the battery being replaced pretty recently. If you know what this means, there's the original VIN tags on the fender, the hood, the other fender. So that's excellent. Super clean and tidy under here. Let you listen here. Can't really show you too much. It's hard to see under all this cover. Just take a listen. All right. And the bottom of the hood is nice and clean. All of the original labels. The hood pad is in great condition, very nice. The struts are holding the hood up on their own, doing what they're supposed to do. So very nice. So there is that. Let's take a look over the interior and then put the top up and down and show you the trunk. Love this color combination with the black and saddle. It has memory seats on both sides. Both front doors have memory on both front seats. Seats are in great shape. Not even really any color wear on the bolsters. Very nice, very firm. Side airbags, power seats on both sides. Original floor mats throughout the car. Driver's one has a little bit of wear, but it's original, it's nice. Passenger side, and then there's two in the back. It also has two keys. It has two master keys, so another key just like this. Original Lexus master keys. Heated seats right here. I've got the driver's side one on, that's the passenger. Cup holder opens here. Well, maybe. There we go. Gotta give it a little help. It's not the greatest cup holder, but at least it's something. So it opens like that, closes like that. This center console lid is perfect. And there's an upper. Yep. upper compartment there. Then you can actually lock the lower compartment with the key for the car in case you want to leave valuables. I don't know why you would down in there when you're away from the car when the top's down. There's a power outlet in there. This is an ashtray and power outlet. There's a wire that's been added. This is an aux input wire, so if you have a phone or device, you can plug in with the regular 3.5 millimeter jack, which is in there. You can play your music through there. Original radio. This button closes this power burl wood door. The wood in this car and opens it the same. The wood in this car is beautiful. There's no cracks or marks or anything. So, and then the climate control is here. Digital, works great. The button for the top is here. 6-disc changer, of course. This did not have originally satellite radio, so whoever had this car before probably had one of those windshield mounted satellite radio units, and this is the power cord for it. We have left this here on the thought or chance that if someone also desires satellite radio, this will make it very easy to add that or have that right there. So the radio is here, the climate control is here, the navigation is here. It's cool that this car has navigation. It's great that it has navigation, but you guys, it's 21 years old. It's not very current, and most people are never going to want to spend the money to update the map to get a newer CD, which costs you at least $150, sometimes as much as $200. So it works, it's there, but it's old, it's a dinosaur, it's antiquated. And the reason I want to tell you this, these buttons here open and close this door for this screen. The tilt feature of this screen works. The close generally works, but the open can be very slow for this door to pop open. Sometimes need to give it a little help, a little hand with pushing the button. So it's kind of lazy, it's kind of slow, but the good news is that's the only thing that's worthwhile up here. Your climate is here, your radio's here. You know, it's a small quirk of this car. And there it is. 82,116 miles. I guess it has just turned to 82, so there we go. Automatic headlights, fog lights, just turn those on. It is a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel, so down, up, in, out, all works. The wood is in beautiful shape on the wheel also, as is the leather. Steering wheel controls for the radio and some mode buttons. The wood is smooth and nice. Very, very, very nice. Cruise control there. Nice smooth V8. There's the headlight washer button. Power mirrors. Parking brake release. The dashboard is in great shape. I know certain Lexuses have trouble with dashboard problems. This was not one of them, but I'm just pointing out that the dashboard is nice. There are no cracks, there are no chips, there are no issues. Has home link, garage door openers right there, and then auto dimming rearview mirror right here. This header panel is in great shape up there. Let's see. Okay, back seat. So the back of this driver's side seat, this is really neat the way they did this with the Lexus emblem up here. The back of this driver's side seat, something is off just a little bit on this back panel that's causing it to be a little loose. It's overall good. It's not like loose gonna fall off, but it is a little loose right there. I mean, I think as long as you don't disturb it anymore or you don't have some kid back here yanking on it, I think it'll be okay for quite some time, but I'm just pointing it out. Back seat is there. It's very clean. It's very nice. It is very uncomfortable. You can see it's like straight up and down. So you might put your really small kids back there, or you might throw your mother-in-law back there sideways for like a trip to the ice cream store. But that's about all that anybody is going to want to stand riding back there. I actually had somebody trade one of these back in at one point because they didn't realize how unusable or how uncomfortable the back seat is. So I wouldn't really count on the back seat being, for driving to Florida. The bottom of the trunk is perfect. The carpet's clean and nice. Here's that spare tire with the Lexus cover on it. Kind of cool. Here's the top, because the top's in the trunk right now. Now, with the top down and this spare tire, I mean, you've got a little bit of room here and a little bit there and a little bit in front of that, but that's about all you get. So the back seat becomes kind of, you know, a great trunk for groceries, for soft duffel bags, for golf clubs, whatever it is that you fancy. So there's the trunk with that top down. I'll put the top up and then I'll show you the trunk again, because it is very roomy when the top is up. There's that rear spoiler that the original window sticker talked about. The back of this seat is trouble-free. No issues there. Very nice. And there are ISOFIX anchors in the seat back here for child seats if you have kids in car seats. So there's that. Leather on that seat, just as perfect as that driver's seat. I mean, the driver's seat has a little bit of wrinkle because I've been sitting on it on and off, but this seat is just as nice and smooth. Nice power, side airbags again. I think I might have forgot to say over there with the radio, it is a Mark Levinson sound system. There's the tag for the Mark Levinson. Here's the memory buttons for the passenger side. This floor mat is in better shape than the driver's side, of course, but original as well. Owner's manuals are here. Wheel lock is in the glove box. Again, 2 keys, so it's very complete. 2 keys, owner's manuals, wheel lock, all of the original floor mats. Very, very, very nice. I turned on the fog lights. Let's see. Yeah, so the fog lights weren't on when I first showed you those headlights. There they are down at the bottom. Definitely a good look. The headlights are nice and clear on this car. You see a lot of these generally with a lot more mileage that they're all yellow and burnt. This is very nice, very clean. This car most likely was kept in a garage. I can't tell you that for sure, but it's just too nice to have not been kept in a garage. So I'm gonna put the top up. So I'm gonna zoom my camera out so you can see the top move. Works perfect. So you hear that faint beep, and when it beeps like that, the top is done. But if you continue to hold the button, the windows will go up. So that's that. So here is our trunk now with the top gone. And then this, if you don't know, this divider piece can be put away like that. So you have a very sizable usable trunk with the top up. So if you're going on a longer distance trip and you have a lot of luggage or a lot of stuff, you know, going to your beach house for the weekend or your lake house, you could cram a lot of stuff in there, and then once you get there and you empty your trunk, you could use your convertible top again. So very, very clean, very nice. There's that trunk cargo mat. Everything else is nice and tidy back here. I guess there's a tiny stain on there I didn't realize. There's the cargo net. There's also a first aid kit. Not sure if you'd want to use the Band-Aids or not, but be my guest. These pistons or trunk lift lid supports hold up the trunk plenty well. I'm going to put this back in position. It just drops in like so. This doesn't really need clipped to the tire, but it just kind of looks complete with it done like it's supposed to be. I'm going to put that back because I'll put the top back down one more time. The trunk has this handle on the inside. It says pull. If you pull it just right, quickly enough, you can shut the trunk without having to touch the paint like I just had to do. There's a look with the top up. Go around a little bit. I think it's equally a good looking car with the top up or down. And it's a hardtop. You know, the beauty of these hardtops is you don't have to worry about soft top like the Mustang convertible we have sitting over there, or the E-Class Mercedes that I was kind of making reference to in the beginning of this video. You know, soft tops eventually need replacement. These hardtops are obviously bulletproof for the life of the car, and they're quieter and they ride nicely. I also meant to say, speaking of life of the car and whatever made me think of. The run flat tires, you know, most people are pretty in tune with run flat tires nowadays, but you really, even though this car originally came with run flat tires, you really don't want run flat tires anymore because A, they don't ride that well, B, they're expensive, and C, they don't last that long. So better off to have just a really nice high quality tire on the car. I mean, even though it came with run flats are particularly overrated in most people's opinion and most mechanics' opinion. I wouldn't recommend ever buying them. I'm going to put the top back down so you can see it move again. So, yeah. So quiet. So as soon as you hear that beep, again, if you keep holding, the windows will go back up, but most people don't want the windows up when the top goes down, so I kind of stop using the button usually when it beeps like that. So there it is, black saddle 02 SC 430 convertible with 82,000 miles and a timing belt that was changed only 7,000 miles ago, with gorgeous Michelin tires and almost brand new Michelins, only 1/32 tread worn, and beautiful, basically brand new brakes. This car doesn't need anything. It's ready to go, fresh oil, not an old battery at all. So that's a lot of car for the money. Just real quick before I conclude, right here we have two 2010 IS250 retractable hardtop convertibles. They are both gorgeous cars. This has 81,000 miles. It's Starfire Pearl and gorgeous pearl white. The sun's not out, but black inside. 81,000 miles from Virginia. Very, very nice. This car is very nice, but this car is a standout. 28,000 miles. Has the cream colored interior with the dark, I forget the name of the color at the moment, it escapes me, but 28,000 miles, chrome wheels, California car. One owner, California car. That car is absolutely brand new inside and out, underneath and every which way. This one is equally extremely nice, but the red car is just absolutely brand new. So thanks for watching, thanks for looking. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions or anything else you'd like to know that I didn't cover. All of our contact information is on our website and in the description section of this video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.